Hey, Kyo. Even though it's dinner time, Kyo has yet to come out of her room, so I've come to check on her. Everything okay? You're not feeling sick or anything, are you? She seems to have shut herself in her closet. I try knocking. Well, no reply. What am I supposed to do now? Now that I think of it, Kyo was also hidden away in her closet the first time we met. I don't know what her deal is. Why would you want to confine yourself in an even smaller space? Who knows? Maybe she just likes dark, narrow places? It's cozy, that's why.
ハウスダストに鼻を噛むような子が?
Good point. That would be a little odd. I knock softly once more. Hello, Kyo. Are you really alright? You don't have a cold, do you? Did you overexert yourself yesterday? Well, you can eat your dinner whenever, but can you at least let me see your face? I want to know that you're alright, and you haven't choked on dust and died. Maybe I'm being a little pushy, but I have good reason to be worried about her. Ever since our group trip to school during summer vacation, she seemed to be acting somewhat spacey, more so than usual. Also, I haven't seen her once since yesterday. All of this causes me to worry. Also, hang on, look at back. What? Okay, yeah, no, it just made it sound like this was, the sentence kind of made it sound like it was talking in the past tense. I mean, technically, but I was referring to the summer vacation part. It's a little unceremonious, but maybe I should just open the door anyway. You might get upset at me for it, but right now, confirming her safety is my top priority. Sorry, Kyo, but I'm gonna open the door. I slide the door open.
眩しい.
She blinks slowly. Oh, were you sleeping? Why does she have 2 PSPs? Oh, okay. You weren't responding, so I was a bit worried. I thought you might be feeling ill or something. She shakes her head, her eyes still mostly shut to block off the light. Gives a little yawn like a kitten. You seem considerably sleepier than usual, Kyo. She rubs her eyes.
夢を見たの.
Oh, you were? What were you dreaming about? Is there something on my face?
怒らない?
About what?
ね。お兄ちゃんとお兄ちゃんが向かい合って、頬を赤くして、相手のパンツをゆっくりゆっくり下ろしていって、そのまま激しい感じで二人は抱き合い、画面全体がピロピロなるの。
Pause. What the fuck? Is this BL bullshit? The whole screen went fuzzy. What?
電波ジャック。
Right?
バッチーノ。
She sticks out her little tongue, and a slight frown creases her brow.
BL は好きじゃないの。
Oh, she is not a Fujoshi.
お兄ちゃんの曲がりくねった愛情は全部可愛い妹を相手に発散されるためだけにあるものなのに。
Yeah. Because in this situation, Kyo is the little sister. What is that supposed to mean?
BL ってブラザーラブのことなの。兄属性を持って生まれた男の子同士が深く激しく愛し合うことなの。
I don't think the B in BL stands for brotherly. Let's just say. I didn't realize that's what that acronym stood for. That's because it doesn't. It stands for boys love. Because it encapsulates yaoi. Not just brotherly love.
とにかく同性愛は良くないって思うの。
Why not?
だってそれじゃ赤ちゃんが生まれないの。
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know Kyo was homophobic like that.
愛し合っていいのはお兄ちゃんと妹だけなの。血のつながりが濃厚なほど交わされる愛情も深くなるの。生まれてくる赤ちゃんだってきっと可愛いの。
No, that's why the baby would not be very cute. It is the reason incest is illegal. It's because inbreeding causes birth defects. I feel like what you just said is infinitely more taboo than homosexual love.
そんなことないの。偉い人はみんな秘密でやってることなの。
Well, yeah, that's why the British got fucked up teeth. I really don't think they do. You would be able to tell if they do. I heave a sigh.
でもね、あゆむちゃんとお兄ちゃんだったら、そういうことがあってもいいって思うの。
Because
二人
Yumu...
は特別。
Is it because Yumu looks like a girl? That's not happening in a million years. I'm getting a headache. Well, that's enough babbling for today. Are you awake now, Kyo?
うん。もう、朝？
No, it's still evening. Not that I even know what time of day you consider morning in the first place.
そう。
Her head still seems to be in the clouds, even if she is being rather talkative at the moment.
あ、うち。
Man, all this dust and shit. He sniffles.
お兄ちゃん。
It drops down and down. What?
鼻水が。
Oh. I know. Sighing inwardly, I move closer to wipe it away with a tissue. Oh, I'm glad I did the last sentence so breathily then. She almost seems to look happy as I wipe her nose, and I can't for the life of me figure out why that would. What do you mean? Are you hungry?
お腹。
I think that's a yes. She pats her stomach with both hands, then says, Don't.
減ったの。
Okay, I was gonna say... I thought so. You haven't eaten anything since yesterday.
お兄ちゃん、お腹すいたよ。
Coming right up. Yes, I've been yawning too much. I've got something especially tasty for you tonight. See, I was the cook tonight for the first time in ages.
お兄ちゃんのお料理。
Oh, right. Are there any foods you dislike? I don't really know your preferences, so I apologize in advance if there are any vegetables in there that you don't like. Forget the that.
ないよ。お兄ちゃんの料理なら、私、何でも美味しく食べれるの。
I was gonna say, she's gonna be like, I like everything you make. As long as you make it, I mean. Oh, well, thanks. She nods. I don't think he's gonna feed you. He stretches out both hands toward me. What is supposed to mean?
抱っこ。
What?
抱っこして。
That's what I said.
お兄ちゃん。
Oh. Well, I guess it's better than feeding her. Why?
だって、引きこもりは筋力が一般人よりも貧弱なの。
I think that's because you fucking atrophy. You fucking curl up in a ball in the closet for however long and your muscles start to atrophy. I don't see the connection. No, I just told you the connection.
足腰弱い私だから、押し入れくらいの段差でも、つまずいて怪我しちゃうかもしれないの。
I highly doubt that. You clearly had the strength to climb up in there in the first place. So I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to get yourself back out.
ここまで登るので、今日の分の体力、全部使っちゃったの。
Don't, what, bro, you just woke up. Are you serious?
だって、昨日みんなとたくさん歩いたから、全身ズキズキ筋肉痛なの。
Right.
動けないよ。動きたくないよ。お兄ちゃん。だから。
She looks at me from under her eyelashes.
抱っこして欲しいの。
He abruptly turns the other direction. Kyo.
抱っこしてくれないと、ここから出ない。
And now she's sulking like a small child, it seems. What's the matter, Kyo?
何が？
I can't really put my finger on anything specific, but you're acting a little weird. Well, to be fair, she's always been weird. She's the very definition of odd, but still. Her recent behavior isn't like her. I never took you for the kind of girl who'd be so demanding. I tilt my head to one side. No, maybe that's not it.
どういうこと？
She sounds a bit mad. No, I was just wondering if something was on your mind, perhaps.
悩み。
Yeah, I might be off the mark, or just plain overthinking it, and I hope I am. But if something's bothering you, I want you to tell me about it. If there's anything I can do to help, I will. You don't trust me? Or is it one of those things brought on by puberty where you don't like your big brother anymore and think he's gross? Gross. I only said it in jest, but if that's truly what she thinks of me now, the shock might be so great that I'll lock myself in my room and become a shut-in myself. Well, it's fine. I understand you don't think I'd be able to help much. We haven't exactly known each other for very long, after all. And I'm not your real brother either. I can be easy... I can be easy to forget at times. But you have a real brother out there, and he's the one who you truly love. Huh? This is a bit strange. A real brother. As soon as the words left my mouth, I felt a tiny prickling pain in my chest. I didn't understand it. What is this foreign feeling? And why does it bother me so much? I shake my head. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, you're gonna come eat dinner, right? Well, if she's troubled by something, I hope she will tell me in due time.
お夕飯食べる。
Great.
だけど、もうちょっと待ってほしいの。しなくちゃいけないことがあるから。
Something in the game? He gives a slight shake of the head.
欲しいの。
Huh?
教えてほしいの。
Yeah? As soon as the words leave my mouth, regret washes over me. I really hope she isn't going to ask me to give her that hands-on lesson in health and physical education again.
うん。これの書き方を教えて。
He then pulls out a sheet of stationery. What is this? A letter? Are you writing to somebody? A brother? I don't know.
違うよ。
She shakes her head from side to side.
これはね、報告書なの。
A report?
そう。
He nods.
これになんて書こうか考えてたの。普段あんまり使わない部分の各々機能をフル回転で考えてたら眠っちゃって気づけばいつの間にかこんな時間。悩みといえば悩みなの。
I see.
これを1ヶ月か2ヶ月かもしくは3ヶ月くらいに一度の割合でまとめて届けなくちゃいけないのが決まり。
Why? Who are you sending these to?
私のお兄ちゃんに。
I mean, I got that, but is he that possessive that he needs to know everything you do? Well, he does say that she only needs to send him like a monthly report, and even that length isn't consistent. Your big brother. This is seriously strange. It happened again. That pain in my chest. When Kyo refers to this brother of hers, that isn't me, she always has a distant, forlorn look in her eyes, like a princess in a tower gazing toward the far horizon, and seeing it always causes my heart to ache. Right.
どうかしたの?
No, it's nothing. Anyhow, the long and short of it is, you're writing this report to send to your big brother. Is that correct?
そうなの。 ここでの生活を司祭にお伝えするのが私のお仕事。
I see. I have no way to fathom the circumstances surrounding her brother and these reports, but regardless, she has to write them and that's all I need to know.
お兄ちゃん、書き方わかる？
I don't know. As long as it doesn't have to be perfect, I should be able to help you write up something. Well, yeah, you write in your diary every day, or else you'll forget what happened the other day. But wait, if it's your duty to write them periodically, shouldn't you have written a number of these already? So there likely isn't much that I can teach her.
初めてなの。
What? It is?
毎回、いつまでに書かなくちゃいけないって決まりはあるけど、これまでは全部無視していたの。
Well, you've got a lot to write then. Oh.
だって、報告できるようなこと、何もなかったから。このゲームが面白かったって言っても、あのアニメが神だったって書いても、お兄ちゃん困るだけだと思うし。
Okay, I'm confused. Hang on. Go back again.
だって、報告できるようなこと、何もなかったから。
Okay.
このゲームが面白かったって言っても、
because she says
あのアニメが神だ。
Kono game, right? Which is this game, or yeah, something similar. And the first thing I read is Oni-chan. I'm like, what the fuck? Was the audio carrying over from the previous text box? But yeah. And yet you say you love seeing me embarrassed. Never mind. Continue like I never said anything. Said nothing. I only wanted to voice that petty complaint. I don't know why exactly you need to write these reports, but if you're doing it now, does that mean you actually have something to write about that you didn't before? Well, yeah, she actually went outside for once. What do you think?
お友達ができたの。学校行ってみたの。
Then just write about what you did just write out every single minute detail that you remember from the previous day.
結局何も変わらなかった私だけど、でも頑張ったことを伝えたら、もしかしたらお兄ちゃん褒めてくれるかもしれないの。
Well, I hope he's happy to hear from you.
だから一緒に書いてくれる？上手に心を込めて報告書書きたいの。
Sure. I should be able to help you out some with this. However, well, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, part of me doesn't want to help you write something to write you something to send to your other brother. Oh, he's jealous. I mean, you got that.
何か言った？
You didn't need to clarify. You didn't need the clarification. No. All right, let's get to it. You want to write about how you went to school first of all, and also about how you made a friend. I assume That's Tsukasa you're talking about.
うん。
She holds out the paper and pen toward her. Huh?
報告書。Now.
But it's meant to be your report. Are you saying that I have to do all the writing?
そう。
Come on. You said I'd be helping you write it. It isn't helping if I'm doing all the work now, is it? I want to put my heart into it. Those were her very words.
だって、全身漏れなく筋肉痛なの。
Bro, it's just moving your hand. You did not do anything with your hands yesterday. Though I can tell it's an act, her fingers tremble, and she goes on to plead with me.
指先痛いの。
From what? Actually, don't answer that.
シャーペン重いの。眠りすぎて、お目目がしょぼしょぼしちゃってるの。
Yeah, well, so am I. You don't see me complaining. Except whenever I talk about how tired I am. I don't think that has anything to do with her supposed muscle pain. Alright, fine. I'll write it. Can you at least write your name, though?
お名前。
Come on, pick up the pen. I know it's heavy, but just bear with it.
どうしても？
Yes. What? Yes, that's what I'm saying. I shouldn't be doing absolutely everything for you.
わかった。
She finally gives up and gradually picks up the pen. Whoa.
何？
Sorry, I just kind of assumed that your handwriting was poor, and that might be why you find writing to be a pain in the neck. But your characters are so nice and round.
褒められた。
I won't force you to write the whole thing, but will you at least help me write half?
お兄ちゃん、褒め上手なの。
Yeah, but like, who are you addressing it to? Because like, Shikishima, right? But is it Renya? And even if it is, only the audience is gonna know who that is. Like, fucking you is not gonna remember it. It's not this isn't like a 999 situation where each route is remembered by the characters. It was a genuine compliment. I didn't say it to get you to write.
でも、わかった。私、頑張るの。褒められたらぐんぐんぐんぐん伸びる子だから。
Or I should say Zero Escape, because it didn't really happen in 999 and then blah blah whatever. It was only in Virtue's Last Reward and Zero Time Dilemma. Whatever. Yeah. Even though it took a long time, Kyo finally managed to complete the report to send to her brother within the closet in her room. Wait, what?
できた！
And now you will eat dinner when everyone is finished and the food got cold. She triumphantly holds the finished report above her head, high in the air. Hang on, I'm confused by what I read. Her finally managed to complete the report to send to her brother within the closet in her room. As in, she was in the closet writing the report, or I don't know what this... Yeah. The energy she's exuding almost makes me feel as though some victory music is going to play at any moment. I mean, it literally just did, so
これでお兄ちゃんがいい子してくれるの。
I want to reach out and rub her head, but part of me thinks I shouldn't. I'm scared that she'll brush me off and say she was talking about her real brother. Damn, he is insecure as fuck. She's waiting. The joyfulness she was displaying mere moments ago is gone. For some reason, she hangs her head in dejection, still holding the report with both hands. What's the matter, Kyo?
お兄ちゃん、褒めてくれるよね。
Huh?
私、いっぱい頑張ったの。他の人たちから見たら全部普通のことで、できて当たり前のことかもしれないけど、私、頑張ったの。
I don't think normal people like writing reports.
だからお兄ちゃん、たくさん褒めてくれるよね。
Yeah, of course he will. I put my hand atop her head. I have no idea what kind of person your big brother is. But I continue. You said he's a really kind and amazing person, right? So I'm sure he'll realize how hard you worked. Don't worry. He'll definitely praise you. He'll rub your head and tell you you're a good girl. I rub her head, and her expression softens.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。お兄ちゃん？
Oh, sorry. I was just, wondering if you could maybe stop calling me Oni-chan now?
どうして？
Well, in large part because it's just a pain. It's just plain embarrassing, and always has been. But it also gets kind of confusing too. Sometimes I just find it hard to discern whether you're referring to your real brother or talking to me. I guess you don't want to. Yeah, I understand. Don't call me Oni-chan, I've pleaded with her on several occasions. These were around when we first met.
じゃあ、なんて呼べばいいの？お兄ちゃんじゃないお兄ちゃんのことは、なんて呼べばいいの？わかった。
あ？
ピーとかがいいと思うの。
Excuse me? No, don't you dare. I cover her face with my hands. I cover my face in my hands. You need to watch your mouth. Kyo, you shouldn't be saying words that are so naughty. They need to be censored via bleeping noises.
へえ。
She looks at me with a vacant expression. Well, whatever. Just call me something other than Oni-chan. You know, like Yuma.
それじゃあ。
However, keep it within reason. Nothing strange or inappropriate.
わかった。
So no kinky shit. That's for the bedroom only. What?
考えておきます。
She nods. I didn't read that one. Thank you. Alright, I still have a number of questions, mainly how you're even going to get this to your brother, but for now...
とりあえず、何？
Sorry, for now, Let's just eat. Aren't you hungry? He nods and flashes me a faint smile. One week has passed since Kyo sent her finished report to her older brother.
お兄ちゃんからお返事来ないの。
She's visibly upset, though her facial expression is still just as void of emotion as always. Even so, it's clear as day how dispirited she's feeling.
お兄ちゃん、私のことを忘れちゃったのかな。もう何年も会ってないから。
Don't say that, Kyo. You know he hasn't forgotten about you. There's probably just some reason or another that's preventing him from responding immediately.
理由って何なの？
Good question. Well, I ponder. What if it hasn't even made it to him yet? On that note, I recall reading about this in Shigure's letter, detailing important information about the dorm and its inhabitants. To send the written reports to her brother, Kyo needs to use the cabinet in the manager's office, specifically drawer number 15. If she places her written reports in there, they will automatically be transported to the right world. I'm not exactly familiar with the intricacies of the cabinet, and I don't know what mechanism allows it to deliver a letter to the designated location. But there's a possibility that it takes longer than normal for items to reach the world that your brother lives in.
どれくらいかかるの？
You're asking me?
うん。向こうへ届くのに時間がかかるなら、お返事がここに届くのも時間がかかる？
Well... Okay, here's the thing though, right? Because the time frame, the time difference between this world and his world should be the same as the merchant town, which is like 1 to 3, which is a ratio of 1 to 3, right, days. So, in that world, it would have been 3 weeks would have passed, right? So, like, the letter would have been sent. He just hasn't responded. That's a good question. I somewhat regret making such a rash assessment now. If only Shigure were here, we'd be able to visit him, we'd be able to ask him. However, he's yet to come back. Ultimately, we still have no clue where he's gone, and for what purpose. For what purpose? Never mind.
本当はね。私、本当は分かってるの。
What do you know?
今さらお兄ちゃんからお返事もらおうなんて、虫がいい話だって。
Don't say something so depressing, Kyo.
だって、お兄ちゃんとさよならしてここにやってきてから、もうずいぶん経つの。
Who knows? Maybe Renya isn't in the merchant town world, and they both live in. And Haku was transported to the merchant town world, where she will live. Sort of like I don't look. It's confusing. right? Because theoretically, Brenya should be decades older by now than when Kyo last met, when Kyo last saw him. Considering that if it is the Merchant Town world, the time difference is not 1 to 1; it's 1 to 3. So, 10 years pass. What the fuck? Fuck off, Siri. 10 years pass in Earthworld, and that means 30 years passed in Brenya's Merchant Town world. Yeah.
約束だったんだよ。頑張ったことをお手紙に、報告書にまとめて、お兄ちゃんに渡すのが、私たちのお約束。でも、何も頑張れなかった私だから、お兄ちゃんに嫌われたくなくて、何も報告しないまま、何もできないまま、今日までずっと引きこもり。それなのに、今さら返事をもらおうなんて。でもね、お兄ちゃん。やっとお兄ちゃんに報告できることが見つかったんだよ。私もこの世界とのつながりを、接点を、そのきっかけくらいは持つことができたと思ったのに。
Yo. I tilt my head as she begins speaking of something that seems a bit complicated.
私、お兄ちゃんに褒められたい。だからもっと、たくさん、頑張らないと。このままじゃ、お兄ちゃんの妹だっていうつながりも、なくなっちゃうよ。
Why? I think to myself, a tangible connection to this world, losing the ties she has to her brother. I haven't the slightest idea what she's talking about. Why is she worrying herself endlessly over a mere belated reply?
お兄ちゃん、私、頑張る。お兄ちゃんが迎えに来てくれるまで、私、ちゃんとできるように、頑張るよ。
What are you talking about, Kyo? You're already working hard enough. You managed to come out of your room all by yourself. You went to school and you even made a friend on top of that. All in a little over a week. Don't downplay what you've already accomplished. In my opinion, that's more than praiseworthy enough. She shakes her head side to side.
頑張ってない。
Yo. Well, yeah, in comparison to other people, but you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people.
私、まだまだ全然、頑張ってないよ。
What makes you say that?
学校へ行って、お友達を作る。こんなの、みんな、私と同じくらいの年の子はみんな、普通にできてることだよ。普通のことは、褒められるようなことじゃないの。
Are you sure?
そうなの。
She hangs her head in sorrow. She hangs her head, a sorrowful expression on her face.
私、そんなことよりも、本当はもっとできなくちゃいけないことがあるのに。
Can I ask you something?
うん。どうぞ。
What does it mean to you to work hard?
え？
Is it all meaningless if no one praises you for your efforts? Does there have to be someone to tell you that you did a good job? That doesn't make sense to me. Everyone is different. We're each born with a unique set of traits and skills. Just because one person or a group of people can do something with ease, doesn't mean that everyone can at all. Is there really some sort of base standard out there that every single individual has to meet? Some mean level of expectation that everyone who falls short of is unequivocally deemed a failure?
わからないよ。でも、きっとこの世界は、そういうものなの。
Use a lot of big words there to just say you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people. Well, maybe right about that. I won't deny it. But, Kyo, I for one, think that you've done a very good job. Don't use everyone else to measure your own progress. Everyone faces different obstacles, and you're making great strides toward overcoming yours. You're getting a lot of praises today, Kyo.
でも、私は嫌なものや苦手なものから逃げてばかりで、他の誰かが普通にできることに挑戦もしようとしないで。きっと私は頑張っても何もできないんだって最初から逃げてばかりで。そんな私だからお兄ちゃんだって呆れちゃってお返事くれないんだよ。
In that case, why don't you just forget about that heartless brother of yours entirely and move on?
何言ってるの？
Listen, Kyo, you haven't talked to him for however long. I don't know why you care about it now. Look, I know that you love him dearly, and I know that he's someone very, very precious to you. And I fully realize that you'll probably take offense to me suggesting that you forget about him. But the thing is, why allow yourself to love someone so much, only for it to bring you nothing but suffering and anguish? If one side loves, while the other hates, then eventually your own feelings will become a muddled mess of love and hate. And that's when you get incels. You shouldn't allow someone to take up such a large part of your heart if all it does is create pain. It just doesn't make sense. That's how you get toxic relationships. But if, even despite all that I've said, you still need a brother in your life, then I'll be your brother instead of him.
え？お兄ちゃんの代わり？
I mean, you've been calling him Big Brother this whole time, so yeah. I highly doubt I'll be able to hold much of a candle to this amazing brother you love so dearly that you never mentioned once in the common route and only mentioned here and didn't even mention in any other route, so I don't know how important he really is to to Kyo's story. Look, just because it was mentioned in Kana's story, whatever. But there's one thing I can do, which he can't, Kyo. Be there for you when you need him. Whenever you try really, really hard, you want someone to praise you for what you've done. I'll tell you did a good job. Tell you you're a good girl. Whatever you want. And if some obstacle comes that's too great for you to overcome, but you still have to try regardless, you can eventually end up and you eventually end up failing.
頑張れないときはどうするの？
Well, I'll just take your hand and we'll run far, far away from it.
何それ？
Remember, Kyo, I'm a liberator. It's my job to help people escape. That's my specialty.
そう。そういえば、そうだったの。
Yeah, because my specialty definitely isn't reading. Her facial muscles suddenly relax.
お兄ちゃんは、逃がし屋さんなの。
You say that like there's more than just Suzu and Yuma. Yep. I nod. Anyway, if there's anything in particular you'd like your brother to do for you, I can do it for you instead. Would that be good enough for you, Kyo? Kyo? No, I'm nothing compared to him, I understand.
うんうん。
She softly touches my hand with her fingers.
そんなこと、ないよ。お兄ちゃんの気持ち、嬉しいの。
She flashes me a faint, warm smile, but soon falls silent and tilts her head to the side pensively.
うん。
Kyo?
うん。ほんとだ。お兄ちゃんが二人だと、どちらも呼びにくいの。
She smiles somewhat bashfully. Yeah, it really is. I place my hand on her cheek and rub it softly. Your new brother has a bit of a request for you, Kyo. Can I say it? Eat fucking dinner.
うん？
That should be your request. You should go to bed. Go on to bed. But she hasn't eaten. What do you mean?
え？
I know you've been waiting for his reply. Oh wait, no, this is a different day. I forgot. It's been a week, Jesus Christ. For his reply this whole time, and you haven't gotten much rest because of it.
うん。
I want you to stop worrying about it for now, and go to bed. Depriving yourself of sleep isn't healthy for you. Yeah, she hasn't eaten in a week. I'll be there for you, even if your brother never ultimately replies to you. Even if you don't try hard every single day, I'll always be there for you, Kyo. Because it's your route, and when your route ends, you'll forget that we ever had this conversation. So please, go on to sleep, and get yourself a good night's rest. I don't want you to agonize over this any longer.
わかった。
He nods.
でもね、私からもお願いがあるの。
Don't request to sleep with him. Sure, what is it?
あのね、お兄ちゃんはそばにいてくれるんだよね。
Hang on a minute. Pause. Hang on. Right.
それなら、私が眠るまで、ここにいてほしいの。
Okay, that's fine. As long as it isn't to sleep with him. And I don't mean it in the H scene way. I mean it like actually.
うんうん。
Never mind.
私が眠って起きるまで、ここにいて。
It is that long?
わがままだってわかってる。でもね、明日の朝だけでいいの。起きてすぐに、お兄ちゃんの顔が見たいの。目が覚めたら一人でいるのは、 寂しいから。
No one's.
お兄ちゃんがそばにいてくれるって思ったら、いつもより安心して眠れるの。
Alright. I'll stay here until you wake up. You know, for someone who's from a different world, comparing Kyo's conflict to Kana and Mio's, this is a lot more realistic, I should say. Because you've got Kana with the fucking parasitic butterflies, you've got Mio with the realizing that with the secret that she isn't the real Mio, and now you've got Kyo battling with loneliness, right? This is ultimately what it is, because she has a big brother. They got separated sometime, and she wants him back, right? And you know she writes a report because she wants her brother back or whatever, or at least communicate with her. She hasn't gotten it, and she feels really fucking lonely about it. So how is the person from a different world having the most realistic conflict grounded? Well, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. Least supernatural, let's just say.
うん。ありがとう。
She rubs her drooping eyelids and then says,
それとも、一緒のお布団で寝るの？
no thank you. I'll have to pass on that.
そう。
She purses her lips, seeming a wee bit disappointed.
それなら、私が寝てる間、そこにあるエッチなゲームなら何でもしていいから。
Sorry, but I don't think I'll be playing any of those. Don't you have other games I can play? There was that fighting game we played a bunch together, you know? Does it have a story mode?
ダメ。
Oh. Huh?
エッチなゲームしかしちゃダメなの。
Why? I put on an awkward smile.
それでね、ムラムラしてきたら、私のおっぱい触っていいの。眠ってるから何されても気づかないから。
Hey, he consented, okay? It's all game now that she said that he can do it. So, oh, hush already. Just go on to sleep.
うん。
The covers rustle as she slides into her bed.
お兄ちゃん。
Need something?
うん。あのね。
Yeah?
大好き。
Huh?
お兄ちゃん。大好き。
The sheer power and impact of those 4 words is far greater than I could have ever imagined. My body is trembling. Kyo, could you possibly hear that one more time, pretty please? However, upon looking over at her, I see that she's already sound asleep. Goodness gracious. You're one handful of a little sister, you know that? As I look at her face while she's sleeping, I begin to think. Running away is bad, she said. There's nothing bad about that, Kyo. If something brings you pain, it's okay to run away from it. The prey can never stand up against the predator. Even with the most unbridled bravery, some things simply cannot be done. If you find yourself faced with a hopeless situation, it's okay to run away. That in of itself is a form of solving the problem. If doing it allows you to find happiness and continue living on, then I truly believe that running away with conviction, with all your energy and all your being, is a perfectly legitimate option that no one can criticize you for choosing. Also, Oni-chan, I want to learn more about Kyo. I want to know why she's so oddly fixated on her older brother. Why does she beat herself up so much over her own failures? I don't know, but no, my not knowing is precisely the reason why I want to set your heart free. Doing so is my duty, and what I owe to her, that I want to believe. Chinku, may I?
そうだな。
Damn. Already? Well, to be fair, no. Okay, because with Mio, right? That was that's the shortest previously. It was like 4 episodes, but this is like 3. So
賛成はしかねるが、まあいいだろう。それがユーマの選んだことだというのなら、私は何も言わないよ。
Thank you. Forgive me, Kyo. In order to set your heart free, in order to lighten your burden, the burden you carry even by just the tiniest bit, I need you to let me take a peek inside your mind. I place my hand on her forehead, and then take a deep, deep breath. Jinku's magic is cast. Through this, I'll hopefully be able to lighten the burden weighing on her heart, even if only ever so slightly.